Hey everybody, it is Vanessa with V's Mystery Jewelry, and I am back with part 2 of this vintage jewelry unboxing. So let's go ahead and get into it. As always, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. And I have my links below if you're interested in purchasing any of this jewelry or any of the jewelry that I have for sale. I do live auctions every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Whatnot. That's my main platform, and I also post mystery jewelry jars on Depop, and of course I have my TikTok account as well. So please follow me on all of those socials so you can see when I'm going to be posting or listing items, and I'm very excited to get into this. It's like I know it's been sitting here all day and I want to get into it, so let's go. So as always, I'll just put it off to the side and we'll start pulling things out. So I have a few bags, so we'll pull out the bags first to see what's in them. So the first thing I see is a necklace. So it has this beautiful pendant. It does say Sarah, so I'm assuming this is Sarah Coventry. And it's on this really beautiful chain. And it also has a tag up here. So that's really cool. It's a really cool piece for Sarah Coventry. Alright, let's see what other little baggies are in here. Alright, so we got a bunch of earrings and possibly rings in here. I'm gonna try to pull out some pairs. So we have some cluster bead earrings. These are clip-ons. And I think that says Japan. Yeah, that says Japan on the back. So these are pretty decent condition. Pretty colors. Together. Okay, we have some leaves. So we have these really light gold tone leaves, and these are actually by BSK. So another really great vintage jewelry brand. I have a few of those pieces from that brand. Oh, look at these beautiful little silver tone flowers, and these are signed Lisner. So these are little Lisner clipbacks, another great vintage jewelry brand. So far so good. Everything's signed. Usually I'll get a lot of pieces that are not signed, so we'll see if that keeps on going. I'm just gonna dump it out so I can find them easier. Alright, so we have these. Get off of there. Okay, so we have these little gold tone flowers. They have this really pretty like etching detail around the leaves. And let's see, are these signed? They have a small, tiny little cartouche there, so I'm going to have to get a little closer to see the maker of these. These might be Avon, so I'll have to double check. Ooh, we have a ring. This is really nice. Dirty, but it looks like it is a vintage, possibly vintage Navajo piece. It is marked 925, so we'll definitely have to test, but it looks like silver to me, so that is probably silver. Alright, we got some more gold tone leaves, clip back earrings. And these are signed Valenza. So far so good. Really great pieces. Always drop those. I got some more beaded cluster earrings. Now these look kind of rough. It looks like it's missing a bead there. These are also Japan. Unfortunately, they're pretty damaged. They're both missing, it's funny, they're both missing the same bead in the same area, so that's interesting. But I don't think there's much I can do with those, just because they're missing that. But these are signed Japan. Ooh, we have another ring. This is a carved ring. It's like the scarabs. If you've ever seen where they carve gemstones, it's really hard to see because it's dark, but it's like a face. It looks like a face. That is really cool. Yeah, no signature on that ring. Oh, look at these little leaves. Got some screw backs. And no signature either, I think. But those are super cute. We got a lot of leaves today. So we got another pair of clip back earrings. These are like silver tone leaves. It doesn't have the name of the designer, but it does say patented on the clip part. So we'll have to look more to figure out who those are. And we got these little screw backs. They are together, so I'm not going to take them apart, but really beautiful clear rhinestones, prong set. Okay, these are standing out to me. Got some more gold tone. 3 little leaves there. This looks bent. Oh, there we go. And these are not signed either. I got some more with clear rhinestones. All the stones are there. These are prong set. Ooh, but this is coming off, so that needs to be fixed possibly. Maybe some glue. But they're really beautiful. Oh, these are so pretty. Let's see if I can open these. These are gorgeous. They have some really beautiful amber colored stones and kind of that like champagne faux pearl, and it's on gold tone, but those are really beautiful. And these are Monet. So we got vintage Monet. Okay, we got these cuties. No signature on these. Oh, I lied. It's signed. It's signed Lisner. It's just really hard. Like you can't even. You have to glare the light on it to see. So yeah, we got some Lisner earrings. Ooh, and then we got these really pretty rhinestone flowers. Look at those pretty colors, and the stones are all there. It is signed. It's really hard to see, but they're signed Schittarelli. So we'll have to look up that designer. These are cute. These are screw bags with little like bronzy dangling flowers, and they have little rhinestones on them. Super dainty. And then we have a couple of faux pearl earrings. These are Sarah Coventry. So these are Sarah Coventry, just with one little faux pearl. And then these look really old. Some screwbacks. It says something on this little tiny piece. Let me get my loop to see what it says. Oh, it says sterling. So they're just extremely tarnished. Sterling. So I'll try to polish those up to make them look nicer. Okay. I think those are all the earrings. Let's see. I don't really see any other bags, so I'll start pulling out some of the necklaces. So we have this beautiful 4-strand, and this looks like it has possibly some hematite and really beautiful amber colored beads. I don't think that's a gemstone, but it does have a lot of, on these metal pieces, it has a lot of verdigris. And this is really rough too, so this is pretty old. Has a shepherd's hook clasp, but definitely needs to be cleaned very well. And we have a brooch. Beautiful flower with blue stones. This looks like it's in really good shape. None of the stones are missing. And we have a rhinestone bracelet. This is beautiful. Has the safety chain. It is missing a stone there, but I think that's the only one. So I might be able to replace that stone or see if it's in the bag, because sometimes they fall out, but that's a gorgeous bracelet for sure. So we'll have to put that to the side. And we have another rhinestone bracelet. This one also has the safety chain. Ooh, it's broken right here. So it looks like it came off right here. And I'm not sure how fixable that is, so we'll have to see what we can do with her, but she's so beautiful. And we have this beautiful silver tone flower brooch. I'm pretty sure this is also Lisner because we have the earrings that go with it. And yep, it is signed Lisner on the back. So we have a little set right there. And you know what? I didn't even check the bracelets. So let's see if the bracelets are signed. There's a signature on one of the bracelets, but it's kind of hard to read. And the other one has nothing. Interesting. Ooh, this is really pretty. So we have a bangle with this inlaid pieces. It looks to be like turquoise and other pieces. This is stamped sterling and it has the designer right there. It's just really rubbed off, so I'm going to have to look more into this one. Ooh, we have a brooch. Looks like it has some smoky colored stones and clear rhinestones. It's very dirty, needs to be cleaned. And this is signed Austria on the back. So yeah, this needs, it's really good on this side, but this side the stones are all like dirty, that's just very strange. So this definitely needs a good deep cleaning. Beautiful though. I see another little baggie. Let's open that. Oh, this is cute. So we have a gold tone necklace with a little locket. It looks like a little book. Let's open it. Yeah, so that's the inside. That is so cute. Yeah, let's see. No signature on this one, but it's definitely old, vintage, and it's adorable. Okay, I see some big, chunky acrylic beads. They have like a marbling effect, which kind of makes them look like wooden beads, but they are acrylic. It's on a shepherd's hook, and I think there is a signature. So these are signed Germany. So these are some vintage Germany beads. And just like with the other bag, there's a few watches in here. So we have another really beautiful vintage watch. And I love the way, like how dainty these are. They're just really beautiful. And it is a Clinton. This one is stainless steel. Really cool. Ooh, I see a brooch. It looks like it's broken. We have a beautiful flower brooch with green stones. There's the back. So it looks like someone tried to fix it. It has a bunch of gunk right here. So I'll have to look and see if it can be repaired because it's absolutely gorgeous and all the stones are there. So definitely something that I would want to try to fix. It kind of looks like a bluebonnet, which is really cool because I'm in Texas and that is our flower. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can fix it. Also, since it's a green, let's do a check to see if there's any uranium. Oh, yeah. That's almost all uranium. Wow. So this is definitely a piece we want to save. Darn. I hate when things are broken. Okay, we got a little shell necklace. This is so cute. On a very long gold tone chain, and this looks like it is Avon. Yep, we got an Avon necklace here. There we go. Okay, we have some navy blue graduated beads, and there's some little tiny gold spacer beads. These are plastic or acrylic And they have the C-spring closure, but this doesn't look to be a signed piece, just a good old vintage. Ooh, this is ice cold, so definitely we have some gemstones here. This is probably quartz here, maybe some nephrite or jadeite, and not sure what the orange one is. The purple is probably amethyst, but I'll definitely be able to test all of this, and it does have a barrel closure, so that's really cool. This is really nice. All right, we have another brooch. It's a little starfish. I actually have a couple of these. So it's gonna, I think I have 3 now. I have a silver one and a gold tone one. And my other ones were not signed. This one's not signed either. So we have some white beads. These are also graduated beads, so they have the bigger ones leading up to the smaller ones. And the C-spring closure. And we have another watch. This one's gold tone. It's got a lot of wear, it looks like. It's a Belova with 10 karat gold roll. It's rolled gold plate. So you can tell the gold plating is starting to wear off. Alright. This seems to be made out of shell. Some shell pieces here. And yeah, this is shell. Really beautiful colors. Alright, look at this pendant on a big long gold tone chain. I did see a cartouche on the back, so this says Crown Trifari. Got a nice Crown Trifari piece. I always get excited when I get those because I don't get them very often. So this is cool. This is just a black and white beaded necklace with these tiny little seed beads. That is really cool. This might be Native American, not sure, but a lot of those beaded pieces are. And we have another brooch with some beautiful green stones. And let's check it for uranium. So this one is not showing. You can tell when it glows, like the other one glowed very brightly, but this is really beautiful. I love the green stones. It is missing one clear rhinestone. So I'll have to see if I have a replacement. The clear ones are not hard to replace. It's the colored ones that are harder. We have another watch. This is an Elgin. $14 karat gold filled. So cool. I have never received this many watches. We have another one. This is another Belova, and it has something on the back. It says Doris 58. Truly Ed. So this must have been a gift. That is so sweet. Okay, we have another gold tone. This is probably another Crown Trifari. This is in really good shape. Look at that pendant. It's nice. And it is another Crown Trifari necklace. We have this beautiful enameled flower brooch with some white and gold tone. And this is really cool. This is another brooch. And look at that. Some speckled art glass. And no signature. Okay, we got some, per usual, I have like 4 or 5 of these. Some champagne colored satin finish faux pearls. These are glass. They're very heavy. And the closure is really interesting. It's a little bit different. And let's see if it's signed. Yep, it is signed Japan. So another really cool Japan piece. And then we have these coral colored beads, similar to the blue ones with the gold spacer beads. And this doesn't look to be signed either. We got these little beads. Just a long strand of these, kind of like that coral, kind of more of like a muted coral color. Oh yeah, I almost stabbed myself. We have a cameo brooch. She's got some discoloration right there. There's the back. I might be able to clean that off, so I'm gonna try. We have this brooch with this big, beautiful blue in the middle. And we have this guy, clear rhinestones. I think they're all there. I'll have to look a little bit closer. And not signed. I see a few more watches. This is a really nice gold tone Timex. Let's see. Oh wow, it says France. I was looking with my my loop and it's very small, but it says France right there. So this must have been made in France. I have a little stretchy bracelet. Don't get too many of those in the vintage. Yeah, it's a little stretchy. Alright, we have this 3-strand faux pearl with some black and copper tone beads. I'm not sure. I don't think they're supposed to look like that, so there's a bunch of wear on those. And this is signed Japan as well. Lots and lots of Japan. Oh wow, this is cool. This is very interesting design. This feels like wood. So I think this all might be wood, but that is really cool. Looks really tribal. But that does it. That is that bag. So thank you so much for joining me. Got some really cool pieces in this one as well. Kind of a bummer. There's a lot that needs to be fixed. So we'll have to see if I can work on any of those and get those up to par to sell. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate you hanging in there, and again, just click my links below if you want to look at my other platforms. And I have a few more of these vintage bags, so I'll probably have another video posted soon, and I'm really excited to get into it. So see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.